introduction. Now you have put pressure on me. So before I start, can I share my screen?
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay. Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you see the contest blinking?
Yes.
Okay, good. So once again, good evening, everybody. Before we start the uh, talk, I will like to say that I will be trying to cover all the four contests and some salient points. First we'll see till say next 15 minutes. After that, today whatever we have seen, the both the speeches and the evaluations, and for that matter table topics also, here I'm not going to evaluate them. What I'm going to do them is why they will win or not win the contest if they are delivered there. So that way we'll try to learn what is required for the contest. Now, first of all, this session is mainly especially for the newcomers, to know what are the types of speech contests and what are the benefits, and what is a prepared speech and what is the uh, resources available to us. Now, first question always comes, why we need a contest? What is the use? So if you see, so many benefits are written, but if you ask me, it is always that whenever you participate, you have a very different experience than the club. And the speaking experience cannot be shared what you get. I have been to so many contests earlier and as a contestant, and I've reached the division levels. And in 2017, I was a judge Dubai and Sharjah in the same year. So I've seen so many contestants that what are the things which are required at that time. So it also provides the opportunity for the members to meet their personal and professional goals. But most important is you get the opportunities to see others, that what is a good speech, what is a good evaluation. So those experiences are beyond the beyond the and of course those who conduct those contests, those Toastmasters learn something new in the leadership. And this uh, so with that I will go to the next slide. Now there are 6 contests actually conducted by TMI. Now first 4 you see is the annual contest which we are concerned today: international, evaluation, humorous and table topic. Tall tale or debate are done differently by different divisions, and video speech are not for us. It is for only members of district clubs. So that we will not take into account. But first 4 things we will start with. Number 1 are the main features. That contest must originate from the club. It always goes in a hierarchy. First, it is conducted in club level, then it is proceeded to the area, division, and then district. Only the international speech contest will go beyond district level to the world championship. And speech contest competitors must meet all the eligibility requirements. Now, what is the eligibility requirements we are talking about? Earlier, as we know that he should be in a good standing, the member should be in good standing means he has paid the fees to the club and club has paid the fees to the TMI. Second thing is the member should have completed, this is only for international, the member should have completed first 6 speech of competent communicator manual. This was old. Now, along with that, we have a pathway. So the pathway requirement is very easy, that we should have crossed level 1 and 2 of any path. Plus, please remember, if you have joined Toastmasters after the introduction of pathway, you cannot take that opportunity of first six speeches of competent communication manual, even if you have done it. Then the Toastmasters suppose you are more than one club's member, you are permitted to compete at both the clubs if you have eligibility. But once you reach the area, you have to decide which area you will represent. You cannot have more than one area to represent once you go ahead. Then the subject of the speech, you can have any subject. The selection is purely on you, and the subject of the table topic will be decided by the contest chair and the chief judge, and it is announced there and then only, and it is same for all the contestants. That means all other contestants go out of the hall when it is announced, and one by one they will come. So they will have same topic for the contest in table topics. Then we have evaluation, where a test speech will be given. You will not know who is the speaker and what speech he is giving. There and then you will be, he will give the speech and you have to evaluate. And then you give your evaluation one by one. Now, the question of originality comes. Till 25% you can put quotes, you can have lines from somebody else's articles or anything. But beyond that, you are not permitted, because this is a rule of originality. Now, timing, we will go to the disqualifications, but before that, let's talk about the timing. Timing is same what we follow here in our club level. So for international speeches and humorous, it is 5 to 7 minutes. For table topic, it is 1 to 2 minutes as we had today, and evaluation, it is 2 to 3 minutes with 30-second grace in each case. In case their system of timing fails, then you get a grace of 30 seconds more. Now protest, this is very important. The protests are limited by own eligibility issue and referring to other contestants' speech. So eligibility, originality, which I have already talked. And the third thing is that you have copied some other contestant's speech, or you are speaking from his material. This was not included earlier, now it has been included. Then protest must only be lodged by voting judges, all the contestants, nobody else, even if he knows that it is copied, they cannot protest, none of the audience. Then majority of the voting judges must concur to the decision. That means most of them should agree that we should disqualify him on any of these three issues. There is no other issues on which you can protest. Then the contest chair can disqualify a contestant on the basis of eligibility. See the last line very carefully. Here the judge has no role. Contest chair himself can disqualify a contestant if the eligibility is not met. Which eligibility they are talking about is the good standing one. Fees not paid. Now this chart is very important because this is included in this year's rule book, and because we will be having all contests on online, so please go through this very carefully. The audio must be clear without echo, static, or other excessive noise. So this is your responsibility how to set it up, whether you buy devices or whatever you do. Because directly, sometime when I speak from a distance, my voice will not enter the device. So that is my problem, but they should listen to it very clearly. Second thing, so this is not an excuse that my equipment was not working. Camera, please see to it. This is what I was talking about. The camera must record in high definition. Only a single camera setup is permitted. So what I said in our networking time, that suppose I am a film director, I have access to very high quality cameras at different angles, or 2-3 cameras, or cameras on rail. All these things will not work. It is not permitted to keep uniformity. It has to be a single camera. Camera must be placed on something stable like tripod. And second thing, camera will be unobstructed. all the time in focus, and entire speaking area must be visible throughout the recording. Zooming is not permitted, which we use in cinemas. So zooming is not permitted. So you will not touch the camera or the camera lens. So these are the rules which are very clearly mentioned. So anybody who is trying to play a gimmick by the cameras is not allowed. You can do anything yourself, but you can come near the camera, but camera lens cannot be used for zooming. Then the lighting. The speaking area must be fully lit. The speaker's facial expression must be visible throughout the speech. The image should not be too bright or dark. No lighting, artificial or natural, should point directly at the camera, because then the camera cannot record properly. So this is important. So during the networking session, I told you very detailed how I am sitting and how the light is falling. The idea was this was part of my education. So this lighting which I was talking about initially. Now referring rules, this is the only resource which is the final say on the rule. The speech contest rule book. This is item number 1171. You can download it. It is free from the website. Download the latest one. Then if there are other sources like speech contest, any questions you want to ask, there is a the address given. Then the speech contest tutorials are available. These tutorials are mainly for the people who are organizing it, how to organize it. And then policy number 6.0 is the policy written where if there is any doubt on the rules or anybody challenges the rules, that is the ultimate document which will decide that what the rules are. And these are legal rules, and these are valid in the courts also because it's a policy. Then speech contest material are available to order in hard copy, then it will be charged. Otherwise, you can download from this site, which is written there. Now, the thing is that what are these materials? These are the judges' ballot sheets and all those material which are required to conduct it. So this is mainly for those people who are conducting this contest. Now, before I go ahead, I want to just show you about this contest. This year is wrongly written. It is this contest book is the latest I have put, and it is of 2020-21, which I have put. So these are the contents which it has 3 parts where the speech contest rules are written, then speech contest checklist is there, and then speech contest materials, how you can get it. Then there comes the most important part. Now, we have talked about 4 speeches: international, humorous, evaluation, and the table topic. First, we'll go to international. Please look very carefully to what judges will be looking at. So if we see the speech content, if you see, it is 50% is for contents, 30 is for delivery, and language is 20. You can see in the column. These are the old, these are the same, all the criteria same as old ballot sheet, but this is the latest ballot sheet. Only thing which has changed is the designing of the ballot sheet. Earlier ballot sheets were little different. So the designing has changed, contents are same. So these are the latest ones. So in this, if you see here, if you can see my pointer, content 50, delivery 30, and language 20. Now, if you go to the next one is humorous speech, again you will see the all other things are same, but see the evaluation. Contest is 55, delivery is 30, and language is 15. So little different in the content, but in a real thing, what happens, I will tell later. Now, what the judges are supposed to mean by each and everything. Content, they are talking about speech delivery. I don't want you to read the entire thing. Only 1 or 2 lines I want to emphasize that here what is required is the ideas, the speech is structured around a purpose, and the structure must include opening, body, and conclusion, as we have already said. Now, see this sentence, that you should ask yourself, was I am able to determine speaker's purpose? Did the speech relate directly to that purpose? Effectiveness, meaning of effectiveness. And was the audience interested? And was this speech subject to appropriateness of that audience? So these are the few things which we should uh, concentrate at in international speech and humorous speech. Now, additional things I will tell. I will skip through the delivery because we know that it is voice, manner, and what are the body gestures we are talking about. And for language, it is very simple. It is appropriateness and correctness. Now, correctness is your pronunciation and the words you use. But normally in this section, the difference between the contestants is very less. It is these two which vary. And this is, now we'll go to the table topic. Here table topic, again now see, here the contents are similar, 55, 30 and 15. That means one thing is clear, that table topic is like any other speech. That means like any other speech, table topic should be attempted with the introduction, body and conclusion. So all the rules apply, but here you will see what they are looking for. So in the table topic, response is structured around a purpose, and this structure must include opening, body and conclusion. So I'm not just saying it is a rule that it should be like this. And this line is very important, that the response is supported by relevant examples, illustrations, facts and figures. So these are the things which we normally do not use during our table topic, but this is part of the rule. So that is why I wanted to emphasize on this. Now we go to the evaluation. Now evaluation is totally different thing than all the first three. Why it is different? Because we have to understand the meaning of four. So it has only four parts. So you will see 40, 30, 15, 15. Now, I don't want to talk about what is the meaning of analytic quality or what is the recommendation. But first thing I want to emphasize, because in the club we always talk about that you will deliver a talk in a way that you will say good points, you will say the improvement points, and then there should be summary. Normally people have failed with the summary. They have not given the summary. Now, plus please understand the analytic quality is not the good points. Analytic quality of 40 marks is 20 marks for good points, 20 marks for improvement. And 30 marks are what you will do. How will you improve? So suppose I say your voice was not good. You could have used dialogues. Now in this recommendation, I have to show how he will use the dialogue. This part is missed and big chunk of 30 marks are lost. So people think that I have said something good. So out of 40, I'll get 30. I have given the recommendation that this was not good. So I will get something here and I conclude no. And my technique is good. No, you will lose marks this 30 if you don't say how you do it. So this contains both the things, good and improvement point, and this 30 alone are only for how you will do it. So this is very important. And see what it is written. Analytic quality refers to effectiveness of evaluation. Effectiveness is both good and bad point. Then the recommendations, how you will do it. And this summation is, especially the judges are looking for the summation. So please don't miss, you actually lose 15 marks. Now, as a experienced Toastmaster, you have a lot of things to analyze. You know a lot of things to know. But as a new, suppose you are 1 year in Toastmaster and you are selected for this contest, please see to it. Your armory may not have so many things to say, but please follow these 4 things. And if you follow, I'm telling you, you will win the contest. Many experienced Toastmasters have failed to summate. So summation is very important. Conclusion. So so with this, I think I've just given the outline because I want to save time for the other part. So this is the thing where I encourage everybody of you. Rather, I would like to say that I am here today to promulgate all the participants to take part in these contests. So now question answer, I will leave it for later. Now, since it is not an end because the second part is beginning. Now in this part, what I'm going to tell you is something about today's speeches and what was required at the contest level. So before I start, there are 2-3 lessons I have learned by participating in the contest, whether as a contestant or as a judge. Number one, judging is something which others are doing. Your judgment is only whether you are able to deliver what you had prepared. You may come first, but you did not deliver. That means you had more potential you did not use. You have failed. But if you did not win, but you have given what you had prepared, you have won. So you have to judge yourself first. So don't complain about the judgment because you are your own judge. Second point is that I said that you see the contents are in the starting we said that contents carry 55% marks and delivery 30, which actually changes when you are in a contest. It is your delivery which takes much more bigger toll. People have failed with very good speeches because they could not deliver. So badly delivered speech, badly delivered, good scripted speech is a big failure. But bad scripted with very good delivery may win the contest, or at least it will be better. So please keep this in mind because in reality, delivery consists 75% of your performance. Then you should know what is the definition of performance. Performance is not going there and speaking what you had mugged up. Performance consists of your voice, movement on stage, body gestures, your expressions, the gimmicks you used like props or something which is rhetorical devices or anything which has attracted the audience, because people will remember these speech, not the speaker. I remember, I don't know the name of that lady, but she spoke and she used, her topic was those steps, and she brought the actual ladder, the long one, on the stage. So that, because she brought that ladder, I remember the topic name, but I don't remember her name because it is the speech people will remember, not the speaker. So something for them to remember. And one more point I would like to say is that practice your speech. And who are the audience for practice? Your friends, your family, your club, your neighbors, office colleagues, your mirror, and your video camera. All are your audience when you are practicing. So just remember one line: winning is not everything in terms of prize, but winning is everything in case of your consciousness, because you are answerable to yourself that whether you delivered what you prepared. So with this mind, we will go to our next session. So I will unshare it so that I can see your faces. Now, first one was the international speech. Now in international speech, let me tell you a few points that is required in the international speech. First requirement is you have a story, you tell a point, but the point should be, the story is I focused. I did this, I went there, it happened with me. But the message should be you focused. It should not be I focused or they. There is nobody they. It is you and audience. So there are two people in the contest. It is you or it is I or it is the audience. There is no third person. We should do it or one should do it is wrong. So later when I teach, because that time we talk about how to in fact include the audience in your speech. So, and the stories which you tell, it goes in this hierarchy. Personal stories are better than your friend's story. Your friend's stories are better than the stories you read somewhere. So the effect will be similarly. There are many things where which is required, but first of all, I'll go to the one point that there are certain things which are required in a story which is going for a contest at international. In opening, three things: whether there is a, how is the topic, does it catch your attention? Then the opening, is it something dramatic which people will pay attention immediately? That is also called hook, and it should limit to 30 to 50 words only. Then in the body, the three main points, whatever you want to say, you have points, sub points, but please use statistics, testimony, examples, visually, something, some detailed explanations, or some facts, or some dialogues, or rhetorical devices, or props. So how many things are there to be included? So, and in the conclusion, we have very strong conclusion. We should have, the message should be given in that. You can use triad, you can bring anything, but you can always bring it into a full circle where you started your story. So with all these things in mind, today we had one of the stories and one point about the, something I will tell about the delivery also, so that we finish off 2 points together. That is, as I told you, the delivery has a lot of say in any speech. So before I go, today's international speech we saw. Did you see in the international speech, I have said so many things now. Now you see where the speech is going. When you, please don't feel bad anything, because I am talking that I want you to be in the contest and to win the contest. So first of all, Toastmaster Satish, your topic was lead to lead. Very good. And when you started with the, say, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters. And now this is very good at a club level, but it is not good at the contest. At the contest, don't leave the hook. You have a chance to put the hook on the audience. If you leave it, the audience will run away mentally. So that hook opportunity should not be left. This is not required. If you want to say, you can say in between the speech. You can include them in the speech. Like sometime I use it that I will give an anecdote first, then I'll say Toastmaster of the fellow or contest chair and fellow Toastmasters and friends, what you would have done if you were in my situation. See, I'm not greeting them. I'm including them. So that is something you can do. Then is, of course, when we talk about when we prepare the speech, we talk about the ratio of the dialogues and narrations. Now you will say your type of speech does not include dialogues, or what dramatic you can start. It is more of a report type speech or a type of informative speech. So how will I include all these things? See, if I would have been in front of you, I would have started. People were hiding behind the trees. A line was passing, but the line was still innocent. It is the ulterior motives of the people hiding behind the trees. Now I will describe the whole scene, how they are hunting down the tiger. So this is created. And as soon as the interest is created in 30 words, immediately go to the narration mode. Toastmaster of the day or whatever, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and friends, this is how the hunting is done today. And this is how the tigers are being killed today. So with this powerful thing, now I am ready to listen because I got into it. So this is one of the way which you can start. And of course, Dipali knows very well because this is not so easy. So delivery and scripting, I have given her 2 hours session many times for one speeches. And second thing, very important, please experiment everything in your club before you go to the contest. Last time I gave my speech with the 7 props, not in your club, somewhere else. 7 props and change of my dress during 7 minutes. Now I challenged Dipali, and she did it in your club. So you see, you should be ready to experiment. It may have failed, you may have crossed the limits. So, but why not attempt it? So anything you attempt in your club throughout the year, keep it what is good. Leave what is not, we didn't come out well. In the last, you have a armory of things which you can do during the contest. So this is how you learn. Now,
Thank
before
you.
I go further, I think let's, because time is going. So I will go to the humorous speech. Vibha, Toastmaster Vibha, you attempted, I am emotional. So you made me emotional. That is good. Now, before I go to any humorous speech, there are 2-3 points I would like to say. Number one, I have been following and chatting with the 2001 World Championship of Public Speaking, Darren LaCroix. He's a full-time comedian, but he won the World Championship international speech, not humorous speech.
Okay.
So there are things which I learned from him was that humor is a process. That means anybody can duplicate it, anybody can develop it, anybody can reproduce it by following certain steps. So whenever I teach the how to write humorous speech, I follow this thing and I tell them all these steps. So this process is to be learned. So once you know the process, it will be very easy to understand humor. A setup is created and with the expectation. Once your setup is created, you know what is the expectation. But punchline is changing that expectation. So this is what, whether you use your body or you use your words, that is up to you. But this is how this is just a small example, like a triad is there. 1 point to another point. So point 1 to point 1 is a setup. And point 1 to point 2 was a setup. Now point 2 unexpected is the punchline. So it goes in that form, but there is a process. So there are multiple steps. So you can learn how to do it. So humor stems from tragedy, as you told today, that it comes from tragedy. So the tension is what will happen first, which is a hook actually in this case. And then humor comes from the relief of that tension. How we do it, we can do it when I give the sessions. Now, attitude. Attitude is very important, where the simple gestures, voice modulations, or use of any other devices can exaggerate the humor in you. Now, there are many multiple points which I talk about, wow triangles, and after important one line only, laughter is inversely proportional to the amounts of word used to reach the punchline. So use more words, people will not laugh. Now, one very important thing which we make a mistake is write the speech and put humor. Take it from internet, take it from WhatsApp, taken from here and there. This is known as implanting the humor. The humorous speech, which is good, is not implanted. It is uncovered. How to uncover the humor? Just one example, because we have less time. Now, if you see, Vibha, in your speech, that speech made us smile. We did not fall laughing, right?
Right.
So these are the things you have given 2-3 incidences. Very good. Now, when I was in school, I fell down, right?
Right.
And people will laugh, right?
Right.
Now, how to unearth it? So immediately you will add as if I don't fall now. So this one's anecdote has come from that. This is unearthing it. I will unearth it, I'll dig it further. Now there are 2 paths I will go. Either I will go to the humor path or to the satire path. now see how I'm doing. So I start with, when I was school, I fell down. People start laughing. I said, as if I don't fall now. People laugh more. Then I immediately say, if I go to the laughter side, please laugh if you have not fallen ever, right? So people will laugh more instead of stopping me. Or I go to the satire. That is, if I have some strong point, immediately I go to satire. I now I have fallen in my eyes also. Who will marry me? So you see what is happening. I can take it, I can undig it from the statement I have said. This will not be written anywhere in the internet. So it won't be available in WhatsApp. So you will not be, it will be always fresh because it is your story. It is your humor, not others. So this is how you do it, and play words. Like you said, I was something you said, no, inflated balloon. So sometimes it's not like an inflated balloon or something you said.
Yes.
Now inflate and deflate are two words. You could have played very well with those two words. It's called word play. So I don't have time. Otherwise, I would have told you how to do it. Now let's go to the evaluation. Evaluators, as I told both of you, together I will say that in evaluation, I told you in that sheet, there are 4 points and how to say this. Evaluation can be done in 2-3 ways. See, those people who are experienced will have a lot of material to say and to talk about. If I am talking about story, I will tell you the ratio between the say narration and your dialogues. I will say 5 things which you can use. I can talk about the rhetorical devices. But if you don't have these so many things to say, please follow the format. Simple for following the format will work. Today, what happened, I will go number 1 and 2, both I am saying together only. Both of you started with giving good points. Then suddenly Anil did not give the improvement points. Then he did not give the improvement point. And who was the second one?
Telangan.
He gave the improvement point. He forgot to summarize. So you see today what happens. If this would have been contest, both of you must have lost. So you see, this is very simple thing we are doing daily, but how we missed it. Second thing is, once you master this thing, please make it a chart, maybe within next 1 week. Make it, write it formally and put the filling the blanks, but make the whole structure and prepare that structure and use it for your next meeting so that you know what is to be said. Prepare it beforehand so that you practice. Then there are variety of evaluation where you have a themed evaluation. Somebody said about the football. So that time football was going. So they talked about you have scored very well and you had you won, your team won when you talked about this and that. So you can have a themed meeting till the end, then go till the end, don't stop. Sometime you take out the theme from the speech. Somebody talked about the train journey. So you can take about your train started very well and I was on your train when you are saying this thing, that thing. So you have taken the theme out of it. These are all the things you can do. But what the judges are looking at? Judges are looking at those points which others will not see. Person has stopped speaking. So you will say, oh, in between you stopped, you should not have. You did not use the stage because you were standing all the time in the stage. This will not win you the contest. Contest will win you when you will say something which others have not noticed. So please, even if you want to say obvious points, please keep 1 point which others will not see. Then you win the contest. And putting it in the main format. So I know I have crossed the time, but this is important for the table topic last. Now in the table topic, before that, when I told you that you prepare your, what do you call it, this sheet for your evaluation, try to use the words differently. This was very good. He spoke very well. Next time also very well. He spoke excellent. Next time excellent. There are some task words. So there is a big list of task words. Master it. You can find it. It is very easy. You use it daily, but write it so that you know at the time you will have. Example, analyze. I analyze this speech. I can argue. I can assess, compare, contrast, criticize, define, describe, discuss, enumerate, Explain, evaluate, illustrate, interpret, justify, outline, prove, review, summarize, trace. There are so many things I can speak. See how many words are there. But when we are giving that, if we are not prepared, that time it will not come into my mind. So that's enough for evaluation. Now coming to table topic, many times we have a table topic session where we have a different methods to know how to attempt the table topic. Now I will not go to those methods. I will directly go to what happens in the contest. Now when the table topic, as I told you, the same table topic is given to all the contestants. Since all the contestants have same table topic, that means that when you are going there, you will uh, give your speech, the other person will come, he will also give the speech. By the time you are on a fourth or fifth speech, that judges are already tired of listening the same things again. So how do you do it then? So there are few things which, number one, you should have a basic. You should have an introduction, you have a body, and you have a conclusion. There is no two way out of it. Once you try to repeat your topic, what is given, two things are wrong. Number one, that shows that you are thinking, you don't have anything to say. Second, wrong part, you are wasting your time. It is only 2 minutes. So never attempt that. Everybody has listened to it. And in the contest, the audience have heard it many times. Every time it is announced. So don't say the topic. Number one, start with something dramatic. Don't start with the very obvious ones. Now and the conclusion should be strong and preferably with a message. Second thing, stories. We don't want summons. I will go to not in a particular order, but first I will go why I talked about summon. Millie, Toastmaster Millie attempted. You cannot make an omelette without breaking an egg. Very good. So her message was, she understood the message. Problem is she understood. She immediately blurted out in the next line that we should go out of our comfort zone. No, you have understood it. It is a gold. You present it subtly with the story and let the message come out in that. So after small stories, you should have said that you should come out of the zone. Then it would have been more powerful. So something when you understand, don't immediately come out with it. Add a story. Second thing is, did you see that there was not a single story in her? We should do this, we should do that. Of course, I fully agree with it. And one should do this, one should do that. These are summons. So here the summons were very good, but examples were missing. Stories were missing. And so from we can to I did. We can is not required. We can do this, we can do that. What I did. So it becomes my personal, then it becomes a story, or it becomes an anecdote, or it becomes example. So this is from her speech I'm talking. Then Dipali, a bad workman always blames his tool. You started with something, but in your case, I was expecting that you will start with something dramatic. So it should have been there. Plus, always one statement story. Keep three statements clear. Don't explain the statement. If I'm saying that nowadays something I say, suppose nowadays online working is very common. Statement. Immediately story. Because we have this COVID, this thing, everybody knows. So don't waste time on any statement. Waste time on the stories and examples. Then conclusion is required in your case. Then Ludwin, you do you think being famous is fun? Here, everybody knows that she will take the chance. No, it is not fun. If somebody takes the opposite and make it is a humorous, yes, it is great fun. So sometime you have to take something which is not expected. So sometimes the topics will be very obvious. So you take the opposite in the contest. You have a very good chance to win if you are in the opposite this thing. Similarly, Srinivasan, to love somebody, you should learn to love yourself first. This was too much a sitter, right? So what anybody would have started, I'm not talking about Toastmaster, anybody, if you give this topic, he will say this only, that yes, I agree, to love somebody, you should learn how to love yourself. and it will give you confidence. What he said, it give you confidence, this and that, right? Now this is expected. If you had come out with a story and gone opposite to it or gone tangentially to it, right? So I go, example I will give. To love somebody, you should learn to love somebody. I do not agree. To love somebody, you should stop being egoistic. Stop loving yourself, start loving others. See how the things have turned. So this is what the turn is required to win the contest. So since I don't have time, I have many things to say. So I will conclude with this. And if the somebody is, whoever are selected for the contest, I am always available for any of the contests, for any of the training. But my trainings, only problem is that I am too much, after you. So please don't mind. And what I want, that everything what is there in you should come out. Don't hide any of your talent. So over to the Toastmaster of the day. Sorry for the crossing the time.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. We know this is what I said.